Alright, let's see my days. The past few days I've been trying to wake up at 8 a.m. Failing spectacularly. And voila, I missed the 8:40 game, although I missed half of it. I've been watching since half time. Sydney have just scored a goal. Warple's injured, it's not good news. I think the mic is working. Let me just double check. Alright. Well, the good news is, when the clocks change, I'll be waking up early enough to watch games, because it'll be 2 hour difference. It'll be 10:40 instead of 8:40. But for the first few rounds, it's going to be 8:40. So trying to change the sleeping schedule has not worked so far, but it seems like it'll work after I get back home from going around. I have been trying, Mask. I've been trying to wake up at 8 a.m. every single day. It's not worked. I've been waking up at 10, like 10 or 10:30, which is actually perfect for after gather round. Because when I get back, the games will be like 10:40, 10:50. But I can't wake up for the 8:30 game, 8:40 game. It's 10:21 now. So if it was in a couple months' time, I'd have woken up half an hour before the game started. These damn time zones are crazy. That's all good. Right, I need to work out why. So when I turn the ladder off, not the ladder, the stream chat, that's still black. Why is that still black? Surely the background should be. I'm so confused. Why is the background not covering the whole thing? Ah, no, I see. Okay. I thought it was full screen. I was just like, what's covering the background? Okay, that makes more sense. I must have changed the structure during the grand final. That's why it's changed. Second off a game at night, last 50 rounds. Yeah, I know, right? Another Sydney goal. Brilliant. Hawks dominating until the stream started. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure Warple was playing when this before the stream started as well. Now he's injured. Not to make excuses or anything. It's nice. It's nice that we're getting more night games, although it feels more like Twilight games because because of the current times. It's only like an hour after a Twilight game would start in the UK. Like any Twilight game from like round 5 onwards would only be an hour earlier than this game. Wish those clocks would change earlier. Big fan of this Guernsey. Nice throwback. I want one. You got your money on Hawks. We'll see how it goes. Bit too close to comfort right now. I feel like the chat is too small like that. Swans mark. They're gonna score three goals in a row now. Very great. How is that the most disgusting jump I've ever seen? What are you on about? Holding the ball? Oh, for flip's sake. 4 in a row. Bloody hell. They only scored 6 goals before the stream started. Now they've matched our tally of 10. Not even 1/4, Graz. What, half a quarter? There's still 10 minutes left on the clock. Why have they downgraded the scoreboard? I've just noticed that. Why is it so big? It takes up most of the screen at the bottom. Lucky went to opening round last year, not this year. Yeah, true. Well, it depends when the F1 race was. Because I planned the whole thing around the F1 race, so it would have been like... When is the first race this season? 16th. That's next weekend. Was I still in Sydney by this point? I can't remember. I think I was. Was I? What, you couldn't see the score before this? What do you mean? The scoreboard was big enough before. This one just looks awkward. It takes like 65% of the bottom. It just looks weird. What is that kick? What is that? We're trying to win the game and we're shooting like idiots. Another free kick to Sydney. So I hear that every 90 seconds. Free kick Sydney. That's a good mark. Good mark. If this isn't a goal, I swear down. Let's go. Obviously, you know me, I'm not comfortable till we're like 42 points up, but considering how this quarter's gone, I'll take 9 points. Why is Sydney away straight from the bounce, man? I can't be letting that happen. We gotta stop letting ourselves get under this pressure. That's... I don't mind us slowing things down here, but I'm also worried we'll mess this up. Just give away possession in like a really bad position. Here we go. Boundary throw. We'll take it. Sydney win it back. I mean, great goal from Sydney there, but once again comes from losing possession. It's actually a pretty good game for neutral. If it wasn't Hawthorn involved, I'd be really enjoying this. This is very interesting. But because it's against my team, it's just like stress levels. Need a really good last quarter. This quarter's just not been it. Whatever happens for the rest of this quarter, it's just not. It's just not been it. This entire third quarter. Chill, mate. Come on. He did well to get it, and then just didn't do after he got the ball. There we go. There. What was that? Oh my days! Another bloody annoying shot. Been at least two kicks from the exact same angle that should have at least been on target. I agree, Mosk. He definitely had too much of that. Banned for life. Who said that? You defended Uncle Ricky's racism, Mr. Cat. That's what it's referring to. But I said 10 rounds, not for life. But that's not in effect to round one. This doesn't count. There's not a round. It's only 2 games. Come on, flip's sake. Harder shot, but bloody hell, it's not even a score. Alright. Forced behind by Sydney, that's fine. 27-point lead at 3/4 time. We blew that in like 10 minutes. Like, not even like the whole quarter, just half the quarter we blew that. And then we have stayed ahead, like ever since it's been a close game. But we're fumbling it inside 50. Shooting ain't great. Sydney did score a very good goal just now, and obviously I didn't watch the first half, so it's not like I know the full context, but it did seem like, oh, we were in control and now we're just on the verge of potentially losing. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean 3/4 time, I mean half time, sorry. 27 points at half time, and we blew that in 10 minutes. That's high. What? I'm sorry, but he gets a free kick for high tackle. That's great. Kicks it straight into Sydney player, right in front of him. What is he doing? Can't afford to make errors like that when Sydney are right there knocking on our door, ready to take the lead. 1:16 on the clock. I just want us to stay ahead, but we could have been further ahead than 5 points if we just had a little bit of composure. There we go. I'm not particularly against him having a shot there, but my days, do a bit better than that. A few opportunities now where we could do better. He also had 2 options in front of him. Did he keep that ball on? It didn't feel like it to me. Maybe he did, to be fair. The ball's on the right side. He did not have to be on the field. 10 seconds to go. Well, at least there's no Sydney lead at 3/4 time. What is that? That's deliberate. Not that it matters. It is 3/4 time. Well, there you go. 1/4 to go. Where's the cricket advert? I thought the season was over. Oh, they're advertising a drink. Right. No Fox's commentary for every game. I just want to hear Bruce. I want to hear Bruce, but he's hosting. We don't want him hosting. Damn, I was really looking forward to F1 this year. First race, 4 a.m. Second race, 7 a.m. Third race, 6 a.m. I'm going to miss all 3. I couldn't even wake up for the 8:40 Hawthorn game. You got any tips for changing your sleep schedule, Mask? Last 3 or 4 days I've been sleeping, trying to wake up at 8 a.m. It's not working. I wake up at 10 a.m. instead, which is actually perfect for when the clocks change again in a few months. Or next month. When does it change? Right now our night games are 8:40 or 8:30, right? Or 8:50. Same in rounds 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. No. Round 4. Round 4. That's when one of the clocks change. It becomes 9:30. But that's also the round I'm flying to Australia. So I'd only be able to watch Collingwood Carlton on Thursday night. Or Thursday morning, then I'll be flying over. Gather round. Gather round is when the clocks properly change. Then it'll be 10:40, but then I'm in Australia. So round 6 onwards, I think I'll be alright. Brisbane Collingwood Thursday, round 6. That's good. Who are we playing? We're playing Geelong on Easter Monday. When is WrestleMania? Yeah, I've been missing that game because WrestleMania's the night before. Flipping the timing of everything. Stepping for the night 11 PM. That just seems like a tall order. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about this last quarter, because I think Sydney could thump us. I also feel we could still snatch a win. I think they have some vulnerabilities at the back for sure. It's just that we didn't take advantage of those vulnerabilities in that quarter. I feel like we had 3 or 4 opportunities where we really could have done better. Either it was a bad shot, or just we chose the wrong option, or we just gave possession away. Or get a cat. I swear it'll slap you awake at 5 AM. For me to get a cat, I have to get my own place. Close game, yeah. Well, it wasn't before the stream started, which is an annoying thing. A lot of people are leaving this, leaving the stands because of the rain, which is fair enough. You know me though, I'd stay in there. Like that Melbourne Collingwood final. I was drenching in that in that seat. Final unplug display with water. Even if that does exist, it seems like a waste of water, to be honest. Yeah, we had a 27-point lead at half time. Lost it in like half a quarter. Swans already on the ascendancy, flip's sake. Nice one from MP. That it's a good, I mean, someone should be there anyway, but you know, I'm basically thank you for doing his job, but I'm just glad because that that could have been an easy goal for them. Quick, most of the fans have left stands because it's too rainy. Less atmosphere. Take advantage of it. Sicily, Mark. Oh, I was gonna say. Sicily took a mark in an easy position. Decided to play on. I was just like, what have you done? Thankfully, he had two teammates next to him. Right there, ready to go. We had a 3-on-2 anyway. Oh my days. I was about to lose my mind if we didn't get that goal. Yeah, we would have got blunder of the. I mean, that's not an award anyway, but if blunder of the season was an award, we'd have won it in the opening round. My days. Wouldn't be a reward, would it? It'd be more like a wooden spoon. Like, yeah, you've got it, but not for good reasons. Sydney get a mark inside 50, like, straight away. It's a behind anyway, it's fine. He played on. I've got a bad feeling we're going to lose this. I hope I'm wrong. I just feel like Sydney, when they go forward, they look more like they're going to score a goal compared to when we go forward. I was touched. Oh, that makes sense then. That makes sense why he went round. Yeah, yeah. Thankfully, they missed the mark. I think the rain is helping us a little bit here. That looked like a straightforward mark for a professional. Is that behind or out on the full? That's behind. What I think around zero? I think he was alright when they first did it last year. But, yeah, it's just not a great idea. You have like 4 games. You have 8 teams, not even half the ladder playing in a round, and then I feel like it just messes up the rest of the season. Well, that was my good one. I had a predictor. I just didn't have time to do it. That's all it was. Didn't have time to do it. I react to movies now on my second channel, so that takes up at least like 2-3 days of my time. When I say 2-3 days, I don't mean like 2-3 whole days. I mean like 2-3 days out after work or before work. So it feels like 2 to 3 days, even though obviously I'm going to a 40 hour a week job, 5 days a week. So obviously that takes up a lot of my time. And then I react to like a TV show that takes like maybe like an hour, 30 minutes to make. So the time just adds up. So even without AFL, I spend most of my week editing. So I just didn't have time to get the predictor in, the squiggle. I'm gonna still do one at some point. Just I don't know when. Probably not this month though, because I got a lot of videos to make this month. I finally watched a movie you've seen. Fair enough. I watched 28 Weeks Later as well. I watched it yesterday. Before going to work. Watching a movie at 10:30 in the morning is a different experience. I feel like it's better at night. I need to edit that. I haven't edited that. I haven't started editing it yet. It's gonna take at least 4 hours. I think editing them takes about like 4 hours. I think. But it feels like it takes days. I know what you mean, Mars, but I don't want to change my titles. But at some point I'm gonna watch Saw. So when I watch Saw, I'm gonna say first time watching because I do put that in my title sometimes. Sometimes I don't. How do I decide what movies to watch? It's a combination of things. Like sometimes I see a movie coming out this year, and it's a sequel, and I've not seen the previous one, so I watch. Like 28 Days Later, there's 28 Years Later coming out this year. That's why I'm watching those this year. And also, it's like people suggest movies to watch, and also just movies that I list down that I've never seen that I should see. Like Inside Out's on the list, by the way. It'd be impressive if Crows make top 8. I think it's possible, but they got to turn up. Please, miss. Okay. For a second, I thought they gave it free to Cindy there. I was gonna flip my head. All right, that's fine. 7 points. Just get it out of 50. Shawshank Redemption. I've seen it like 8 times, mate. Like I have seen movies before that I do rewatch movies, but it's not worth it if I've seen that already. Plus, I mainly rewatch for episodes if it's like in build up to a movie coming out. He was in the Premiership in 28. Nah, 2030, mate. 2030. Every 12 years since 1994 they won the flag. 2030 Eagles. 13 minutes to go. What do I think of the Shrek 5 teaser? What was there, a trailer? Or are you talking about the photo? Because the photo did look a little like, obviously they changed the designs slightly, but I think it's mainly to make them look older. That's fine, that's holding. Bit annoyed around it. Oh, yes, yes! Sydney made an error! Sydney made an error! Yes! They made a defensive error. Please kick this goal. Excuse me. That is not me trying to signify Sydney choking. I genuinely had a bad cough there. But my days. That surprised me a little bit. Could still miss. So you know me, I'm very pessimistic. Very good. Very good. That's what I like to see. 11:17 on the clock. 11:15. I keep forgetting that the clock runs a few more seconds after the umpire gives the goal. Or until he gives the goal. Whichever one it is. After the goal goes in, there's still a few more seconds on the clock, is what I'm trying to say. See the Qatar Airways sponsors. They sponsor everything nowadays. You watch F1, you're like, Qatar Airways, F1, British Grand Prix. You just see them plastered. When I watched the Premier League, no, not Premier League, Champions League as well, advert breaks, visit Qatar. AFL, Qatar Airways, at the SCG. I prefer Fly Emirates, but that's not because they sponsor Arsenal, it's just that. I say this, but I've actually flown Qatar and it was really nice, but I've not flown Emirates ever. Maybe I should change that. Just over half a quarter left. Marsh, you got to stop this. You say a team is home and they're only like 2 goals up with half a quarter left. Swans free, okay. High tackle. High tackle on who? I'd like to point out also that we were 27 points up at half time and we lost that in 10 minutes. And there's 10 minutes left for 13 points. I think we need another goal or two. I know obviously the game has slowed down. So we may not need a lot, but we still need something. I don't think this score is enough. Could be wrong though. Normally I prefer when games speed up. But right now, the game slowing down benefits us. I'm more worried about us making errors, because we made quite a few errors in that third quarter. In all areas of the field. Hopefully Gold Coast show up this season. Hopefully they can. Last season they showed some promise. That's why I put some faith in them to finish 8th. It's going to come back to bite me, innit? That prediction, but... Free kick to Sydney, oh for flip's sake. I thought Joel got a mark, and I thought we got a free kick anyway, but it's not. Why was that a free to Sydney? Can someone explain that? Is it just me just not knowing the rules, or is that literally just... Why is that a free Sydney free? Because it looked like our player got fouled, another player got a mark, but then Sydney get a free. Park the bus. Does parking the bus work in AFL? You can just kick the ball high through the 2 posts, right? They got a few players that can do that from quite far out. Excuse me. Put the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. I wish you called deliberate there, but I wasn't expecting it. I don't think that's a bad decision. It's just that I just wish he did. Oh no, he did. Sorry. Excuse me. Straight to a Marty. I was gonna say we need to stop them getting marks. They get 2 marks in like 10 seconds. Kick it away. Okay, we'll do that. That's good. That's why you don't listen to me. Nice. Good mark from Chol. I don't mind the idea, but there's no mark. Sydney back in possession. Last year in the finals, when Sydney played the Giants, they were behind a similar margin, right? And then they won it in the last 2 minutes. I'm not gonna be like, if this lead, even with 90 seconds left, I'm not gonna be comfortable. I'm getting flashbacks to last season when Port Adelaide beat us in the last 90 seconds when we were 2 goals up. Sicily, that's good. That's good. He's got cramp. Thank you to JD Eagles for the $1.99 donation. That is their 3rd super chat on a live stream. That is unbelievable. I don't know how much you donated the last 2 times, but I appreciate the support, mate. Thank you. He might be JD Vance. Can you imagine a US Vice President watching my channel? What would he watch it for? He has 0 reason. Free kick Sicily, that's good. Can we score? Can we get a goal in this one, please, mate? Better than the one that just happened. Can we get a goal in this one, please? This one's closer, you know? $4:49 on the clock. Come on! I'm still not comfortable. Either one more goal right now or another 2.5 minutes, go, and then I'll be alright. we won't concede 4 goals in 2 minutes. Can still concede 4 goals in 4.5 minutes, though. So hopefully I'll wake up on time for Carlton Richmond next week. I'll not be live for Sunday because it's at 4 a.m. I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule, not ruin it again. 4:20 a.m. Oh boy. Who are we playing? We're playing Essendon, aren't we? Or is that round 2? No, round 2 is Carlton. Essendon Friday night, 8:40 a.m. And then Saturday, Dogs North and Collingwood Port at the same time. Yeah, I'll definitely have Dogs North on mute because I think Dogs will win that easily. Collingwood Port should be interesting. Less than 4 minutes left. What is that? Nice, nice. And Marty definitely, probably would have scored a goal if he got away there. We just had to get him away without actually, fouling him. You're also playing against North, mate. Then to watch Essendon North's game? What do you mean, mate? .251 on the clock. How much did KFC pay for that? You look at the coach's box, you see a laptop behind it, and it says KFC delivers on the laptop. .220 on the clock. No Bont, Trelaw, Dale, Waitman, Ugelhagen, Jones. But you're also playing North Melbourne. Maybe it evens out. Did I buy Hawk KFC logo on it? I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. The Guernseys I did buy, I don't know if they have KFC on it or not. As in, like, they're definitely not on the front, but, like, maybe on the back here they have it, I don't know. We have survived a test. Surely with 90 seconds left we won't concede 4 goals. Nice extra point just to be sure. No, yeah, it's over now, Musk. I think I said it a minute ago now, at 90 seconds to go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! That's a good way to start the season. I do obviously expect Sydney to kind of not be as good this season anyway. But regardless, it's annoying I missed the first half because it seems like we played very well. 27 points up. And as soon as I started the stream, we started losing that entire lead in half a quarter. But I think we did well to hold on there, despite making a few errors here and there. Yeah, it's a very strong start to go away to Sydney and get this. It's a good way to start. Hopefully we can beat Essendon next week, and then Carlton the week after, and then we're in a very good position, which I think we can definitely do as well before we play the Giants. The Giants game's at Launceston. Okay, I didn't clock that. And then we've got a power round after, before we play gather round. But yeah, good win, big fan. I look forward to hopefully a very good season. I'm actually confident we'll make the 8 this year, which is quite rare for me. First time preseason I thought that, I'm pretty sure, so that was good indeed. By the way, you know the guy who pays the membership for the most expensive one? He's still been paying. He's been paying this entire time since he first got it. It's actually quite crazy. I do appreciate it. Given first, I choked a 2-goal lead, 15 seconds left. Then I lost the same final to them by 3. Then Hawks for W got team kicked out of finals. Not at the moment, but I'll let you know what I think after gather round. Hopefully you can beat them though. Pretty sure bang alarm clock will make no difference. It's not going to be louder than my iPhone alarm. Lying on port, stop Hawks flag. I mean, obviously the season has barely started. It's been one game, but I feel like Geelong, unfortunately Geelong, but I feel like Geelong might be the team that will cause us the most problems. And so will the Giants, like Gemstone brought up. Collingwood, I think, will be very strong this year. Giants, Collingwood will be very interesting to see which team looks better out of the two next on Sunday. Geelong, I think will be very good this year. I hope I'm wrong. I want them to lose, but I feel like they'll be very good this year. Admiral Ladder's prediction was a troll. It wasn't. It wasn't a troll. I predicted Swans 13th because they got battered in the grand final for the second time in 3 years. It happened once and they recovered, but for it to happen twice, I know they got a new coach and everything, but I feel like that will do something to them mentally. I think it's possible they'll be back again, but I think this season, I don't think they'll be there. Suns in 8th. I wanted to take a risk. I feel like they can do something special. Last year, they beat almost everyone at home. They had a really bad away record. I just feel like if they can fix a few issues and, play in a similar way, I think they could actually possibly make it. But I did have to take a risk. Not because I think they'll definitely do it, but because I wanted to take a risk. And I feel it was a risk worth taking. Plus, most of my predictions are wrong every year anyway. I get some things right, some things like exactly perfect. Like Collingwood Minor Premiership, for example. But for the most part, I get things wrong anyway. So I thought with the Suns, might as well just take a hit on them, because I was going to put them like 10th anyway. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. Hawks outside top 4. Well, that's me. I'm not confident about my teams. That's just how it is. I'm pessimistic about watching my teams play. That's just how it is. Cats top. I just think Geelong will be strong this year. I could be wrong. But they were pretty good last year. Brisbane only just beat them in the prelim. I just feel like, they could be a strong team this year. Obviously, I hope I'm wrong about that. Hawks play Brisbane at the Gabba for the first time since 2019. Oh, really? You think of Brisbane, though? Yeah, I forgot about Brisbane. I think they'll be good this year. No, 306 I think could happen. They've got a good enough team to make the 8. They're just chokers under pressure. And also they can't maintain for a whole season. If Freo could be consistent, they'd be in the 8. With the team they got right now, it's good enough to be in the 8. Plus, I watched other ladder predictions after that, and people put them like top 4. I was just like, Freo top 4, you sure? I put them I also said it would be close between 6th and 10th. just pointing that out as well. Yeah, the fact I've not put Hawthorn top 4, I feel like that shows I'm not confident in them, because we literally had top 4 form in the second half of the season. Like, there were not many teams better than us in the second half of last season. And that's not to be arrogant. That's genuinely how good we were last season, second half. I keep saying second half because obviously first half, we talk less about that one. 1-7 in the first 8 games. We went from that to like being 3 points away from a prelim. Like Essendon, Carlton, Giants, and Port the next 4 games. So we'll see where we are after that. One and 6. Okay, well, close enough. Ethan Kelly Productions ripping off Davidoff's. Nah, that's fine. He also changed that name like last year, didn't he? Hopefully for Richmond Carlton I'll be awake on time. It's just that it's hard to get used to this new schedule of wake up 8 a.m. because I get home from work at like midnight. So I'm in bed by like 12:30. So just the 8 a.m. wake up is like really hard because I don't fall asleep straight away. Even though I try to, I don't fall asleep straight away. I don't know how long it takes me because it's not like I watched. There's no clock in my room. There used to be one, but like the sound of it ticking, like it really annoyed me, so I had to remove the clock. And if I just keep opening my phone, obviously I won't fall asleep. So I don't know how long it actually takes me, but it feels like it takes me ages to fall asleep, and then I wake up at like 10. And 10 is actually perfect for a night game for most of the season. But that's only from round 6 onwards that I'll be alright for that. Until I go to Australia, the games are going to be at 8:30 or 8:40, 8:50, the night games. Because obviously the clocks have not changed yet in Australia or England. When they do change, it would change by 2 hours because one goes forward, one goes back, because obviously you guys have the opposite seasons to us. We're going to head into summertime, you guys are going to winter. So it's going to be, obviously the clocks will change in that way. But for these first few rounds, I'm going to have to try and see if I can get up at 8 a.m. because it's not working so far. And it's only going to be for a few rounds. Until after a few rounds, it's going to be like, 10 a.m. That's going to be more manageable because it's going to be a 10-hour gap between me getting home from work and actually the game starting. More than 10 hours, actually, because it'll be like 10:30 or whatever. UWS Pies, that's at 4:20 a.m, mate. And to be fair, I am off this weekend, but I want to go cinema on Saturday, and I'm going to an Arsenal women's game on Sunday. So, just the 4 a.m. wake up is just not gonna make sense. Plus, I've got a lot of videos to edit. I've got a movie reaction to edit, plus more movie reactions to make, and other things to make. Yeah, no, 8 to 1 is still too early, Mr. Cat. It's still too early. But yeah, next week, as long as I wake up if I don't wake up on time, hopefully at least the second half, Richmond Carlton, Essendon Hawthorn, Dogs North, and Collingwood Port. And that'll be it. What can we watch round 2? Carlton Hawthorn, Dogs Collingwood, St Kilda Geelong. Oh, that's it. Only 2 Saturday games in round 1, yeah? Not round 2. They sacked it off. Round 3, Essendon Port, Carlton Bulldogs. Why do Carlton keep getting these night games, man? I say this as I'm the Hawks fan. We keep getting night games every round. Hawks Giants. I do like how that's a night game because it's in Launceston. Normally, Launceston's games are not night games. That doesn't normally happen. Or am I wrong? Hawks Giants and Brisbane Geelong at the same time. To be fair, West Coast Freo in round 3 is at 8:10 a.m. It's half an hour earlier than a night game. But it's possible to catch the end of that game, at least. If not the whole game, if I can wake up. Hang on, March 30th. March 30th. Am I off? Let me check if I'm off that weekend. Every 3 weekends I get a full weekend off. My schedule goes weekend off, weekend in, and then 1 weekend where I work Saturday and get Sunday off. 2 out of 3 Sundays off is pretty good. March 30th. Yeah, I got that weekend off. I have got that weekend off. So Eagles Freo is definitely an opportunity there. Because I can sleep earlier. And then round 4, I am flying to Australia that weekend. So I can only watch Collingwood Carlton realistically. That's at 9:30. So that's when the clocks start to change. I think that's when the UK clock changes as far as I know. Yeah, I need to change that rule, Mask. It's not because I don't want to reply. I just don't know what to reply. That's the issue with me. Reacts Family Guy. Probably not. Why would you stream VFL Dogs versus North? What do you mean VFL? Just looked at the picture and why is round 24 SM playing 2 matches? You what? This guy's trying to troll me. But I'm going to check anyway. Actually, he's right. Round 24, Essendon are playing Carlton and Gold Coast. Everyone on the website right now. It's Gold Coast playing twice as well. They're playing Port Adelaide. Gold Coast are playing Port Adelaide and Essendon. What's happening? What's going on? Watch and stream from the plane. How's that gonna work? I need to make a second video on memberships, actually. Updated terms of membership. Because it also says you'll be in the description. But from now on, gifted members are not in description unless I make some exceptions. It's because of space in the description. There's only there's how many characters? What's the character limit on descriptions? It says it somewhere. 5,000 characters. It's not enough for my description plus 50 members, is the point. What's unfair is Cyclone delaying a game to round 24. Oh yeah, that is why it says round 24. Oh, that's why. So those fixtures will be rescheduled. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. Brisbane v Hawthorn round 24. Ooh. You never know that what the stakes could be in that game. How many members we got right now? I'm going to check that before we go. I am very hungry. I heard my own tummy rumbling during the stream. I don't know if the microphone picked up on that. Bro, Dynamic Paul got scammed. He gifted 50 memberships last stream, but I only got 38 total. That makes no sense. What? It should be over 50, you know? Why is it? I got 38 apparently. We got 4 big troopers. That's elite. Got 4 big troopers, 1 Davidoff's Empire, and 1 Today's Stupid Idiot. Everyone else is a local chatter. Obviously. So he gifted 50, but like only some of them went through. It seems not all of them actually went through. That's what it looks like. Who's the record member? Mars McGee, Ben Parsons, Captain LF, all on 9 months total. Ben Parsons upgraded to Big Trooper 4 months ago, but has been local chatter at least for 9 months. Ethan Kelly's been Big Trooper for 8 months. He's been the longest Big Trooper. Longest Stupid Idiot, of course, was Sean Docks 5 months. And longest Empire, just 1 person, 6 days. Dynamic Pool. Ross Stranger, I think, was gifted, yes. I think. No, he wasn't. No, I think he bought his own one. Docker's Lover, 8 months. So he's 1 month behind you. So he's the highest Freo fan. Yeah, I did think he joined right after you, but apparently he didn't. Apparently he's been there 8 months, not 9 months. Maybe he didn't do 1 month. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just skipped a month. That's probably what it is. Because in terms of like, it doesn't say for Ben. But for Docker's Lover it says rejoined 1 month ago. So rejoined mean they didn't renew and they joined back again. Whereas on your name mask it says joined 9 months ago. It doesn't say rejoined, which means you never cancelled. Ben Parsons doesn't clarify. It says upgraded 4 months ago. So it doesn't say joined or rejoined, it just says upgraded. Hello Ravina, how you doing? Why does Ravina arrive when the stream's about to end? What's going on? So yeah, it's been a fun time. I'm glad we won because that was a very, scary third quarter. But yeah, I'm very excited for Hawthorn season and AFL. Well, March is a good month in general because AFL returns and F1 returns. But because Arsenal messed up the season early this year, 2 years ago it was April, last year it was May, this in the last day of the season. This year it's already messed up in January. So trust me, the timing is actually very good in terms of AFL and F1 coming back. So I'm very glad. Having said that, Arsenal did win 7-1 this week, so that was nice and fun. Champions League, of course. I'm going to the second leg on Wednesday, so there'll be a vlog on my personal channel. But either way, because the Premier League's basically over now, I'm very glad AFL season has come right now. The timing could not be any better. F1 is back soon too, but the first race at 4 AM, so there's no chance of me waking up for that. But I'm looking forward to this year. It's going to be a fun 6 months, and hopefully Hawthorn do well to add to it. I'm looking forward to doing the streams. Obviously, if I wake up, it's just hard because I get home at midnight, and then getting home at midnight trying to wake up at 8:40 is just not it. But I'll keep trying, and it's only for a few rounds anyway, because then it'll be 10 AM when I get back from Australia. I'll be heading to Perth the round before Gather Round to watch a Freo game. Basically, guys, there's 4 teams I haven't seen live. That is Adelaide, Geelong, Freo and West Coast. Freo are playing in Barossa Park in Gather Round. It is a little too far away for someone who doesn't have a car. Even if you had a car, there'll be a lot of traffic, and it's the public transport options are just not very good. So or just non-existent. So because I can't do that, I decided to fly to Perth to watch the Freo, watch Fremantle, because they're playing on Sunday the round before. Mars McGee pointed this out, so thank you to Mars McGee, because I planned the holiday based on his suggestion, but Mars McGee pointed out there's a game on Sunday. Freo are playing the Sunday before Gather Round. I'm just like, okay, that's perfect. Fly into Perth, watch Freo, go to Gather Round. That way, I haven't got worried about going to Barossa. I've got tickets for 4 Gather Round games. The 2 games on Saturday, including West Coast, so I'm going to be covering West Coast for sure. I'm watching Port Adelaide Hawthorn on Sunday. That's the last game I'm watching. Sydney Collingwood, and yeah, those are the 4 games. But the other 2 teams I've not seen are Adelaide and Geelong. They're playing each other on Thursday. I have still not got a ticket. There is one subscriber trying to get me a ticket. At the moment, you can't transfer tickets from Ticket Tech for that round because the tickets are not officially active yet. Even I can't, I've got my own tickets, but I can't even transfer tickets myself. So if I can't do it, clearly he can't. So there is a sub trying to get me a ticket to the game. Hopefully I can get that ticket, and then I can watch all 18 teams. And then I've watched everyone except the Tasmanian Devils, who are not here yet, obviously. So did a shuttle bus? Yeah. I'd rather get a Norwood ticket, but I couldn't get any Norwood tickets, unfortunately. Just Adelaide Oval. But I need to... That Adelaide Geelong game, that's a priority. I need to get a ticket for that. Did I arrange a YouTuber meetup? I have not, no. Bra Ravinho. Adelaide's the best city in Australia. Well, I can't judge that at the moment, but at the moment, based on what I've seen, my favorite city is Melbourne. Uh, but that's only what I've been to. I've still got Adelaide and Darwin to explore. uh, but yeah. See, that is all from me. Pretty sure I've got food ready to eat, so I'm gonna go eat that. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I've got work in like a few hours time, so gonna chill for a bit and then I'm off to work. And then next AFL stream hopefully is next week. I'm not doing streams for tipping, at least not right now. I might do them after I get back from Gather Round, but for now, from now at the moment, tipping will just be in shorts. So look out for the shorts. It should be on Monday. If it's not on Monday, it'll be before the round starts anyway. But yeah, Perth is a nice city. I do like Perth. I like the weather. It's a nice city. And there's a lot of tens that walk around. This is your boy Davidoff. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye. Go Hawks.